best that I don't say. I'm gonna put that phone away. Enjoy feeling lazy today. The prying message here again, asking me both where and when, even after I ghosted them, making me feel like I just sinned. They won't know which way I'll go. Read receipts are a hard no. Time to get ready for the show. Gotta wake up before I go. Whoa, they could drive me crazy. Whoa, today I'm feeling lazy. It's my time, don't give it up. Always in touch, maybe not. Can't be ruled by a clock. Constant pinging has to stop. My old plan will rule the day. Probably best that I don't say. I'm gonna put that phone away. Enjoy feeling lazy today. Whatever you want to say, I'll listen after today. Support you in every way, but today is my lazy day. And when times get tough, lazy days will never come. Whoa, stay out of my way. Whoa, 'cause I'm feeling lazy. It's my time, don't give it up. Always in touch, maybe not. Can't be ruled by a clock. Constant pinging has to stop. My old plan will rule the day. Probably best that I don't say. I'm gonna put that phone away. Enjoy feeling lazy today. It's my time, don't give it up. Always in touch, maybe not. Can't be ruled by a clock. Constant pinging has to stop. My old plan will rule the day. Probably best that I don't say. I'm gonna put that phone away. Enjoy feeling lazy today. Hello, pleasure to meet you. My name is Dr. Don. Dr. Don loves you. I always will. I always will love you forever. The name of that song is Feeling Lazy, a Dr. Don original, and it's about our phones and their connection to us and how people are constantly pinging us, and even outside our phones. Email would be the same thing. You're constantly in touch with people, your loved ones especially, and you want to be in touch with your loved ones. But there's other people that are constantly in touch with you, and you need to be in touch with them. Your employer immediately comes to mind, or people you're working with on stuff, maybe, you know, in an educational setting or something like that, or any kind of a setting where it may be a volunteer type of thing where you're working with other people and it's more of a professional relationship versus a personal relationship. And even personal relationships, you know, you may want to keep those going all the time, and your phone is the doorway into your life. But sometimes you just don't want to deal with things, and the song is called Feeling Lazy, and that is the message of the song. Sometimes you're going to get pinged and you don't really want to deal with it, and every other time you would just respond in kind. And in the song, the singer's being asked, hey, where are you? Are the rumors true? Get over here. Tell us what's going on. What's the plan? And it's like, you know what? I'm not feeling this, and I don't want to respond. I don't want my read receipts on. I don't want them to know I've read their message. I don't want to answer their hello. I'm ghosting them. You know, it's hard to do that. Sometimes you always feel a responsibility to respond right away. You know, what if you're working on something and you're under a car, you know, you're doing some mechanical work, or you're working in the yard, or you're doing something and you miss a call. You don't have any problem not responding then, but whenever someone comes in and you see it, you feel like, oh man, I have to respond. Well, I'm feeling lazy, I'm not responding. And I've got my own plan today. And this is especially true on the weekend. And anymore, we are pinged all the time, 24/7, not 24/5 or not 8/5. You getting called at 7 in the morning and 11 o'clock at night, and you're always answering that call. So feeling lazy is guarding your own time. It's a mental health thing, really. It's the top level subject would be mental health. How do you keep your own space guarded so that you can do what you want? All these people that pin you, they probably wouldn't approve of everything about me. I don't know about you, but I think that's the case. We all have that part of ourselves that we don't want anybody to know about. It's not bad, it's just very personal. And in a professional relationship, you don't want your supervision people or the people who are always kind of evaluating you to know everything. I mean, if they know everything, they may not want you around, you know, so you have to show a facade. So this is part of the facade, and the song Feeling Lazy is, you know what, I am not dealing with this. They're gonna have to wait until tomorrow. If you have something to say to me, you can tell me after today. That's a great line in the song there. And then I'll support you in every way. And when things get really tough, lazy days will never come, you know? So it's a recognition that people's problems are extremely important to them, but they don't have to be as important to me. But you can't ever let on to the fact that you don't think something that they think is super important, you don't really think it's as important as they do, because, oh man, that would be the end of the world, you know, so you can't do that. So lazy, feeling lazy is Dr. Don's, you know, it's just the way I feel about things. And I think a lot of people feel that way. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm by myself, but so that's the story of the song Feeling Lazy by Dr. Don. I'd like to thank Matt Johnsen of the San Francisco Bay Area in California, United States of America, for drumming on the song. He did a beautiful job with the drum track. But don't you agree? Listen to the song again and listen to that drummer. He does a beautiful job at every part of the song, amping up the anticipation when it really punches in. So he's a person I was able to collaborate with. And so Dr. Don's got a beautiful new artist who's working with on this song. He actually did some work on my Xanax that wasn't ready in time for production. So I've only known Matt for 2 weeks, and already he's on my song, and he did a great job. So thank you very much for that. And as far as you listening with me and talking with me right now, I'm sharing beautiful vibes with you. I'm from Seattle, Washington, United States of America. I'd love to know where you're from. I'd like to know anything about you. I'm giving you beautiful vibes right now. Please send back the good vibes to Dr. Don. Dr. Don's had a rough 2025. So if you send good vibes to me, I'm definitely gonna feel those vibes, and it's gonna brighten my day. And one more thing. I love you. Never forget it. Dr. Don loves you. I always will. I love you now and forever.